The COVID-19 pandemic and the consequent border closures left millions chained to their homes. The tourism sector was dealt a crushing blow. But as countries start to ease the COVID-19 curbs, tourists have been flocking in record numbers to popular destinations to make up for the lost time. Take a look.
When the pandemic began, much like the rest of the world, Greek authorities had hit the pause button. Restrictions were imposed and the tourism industry came to a grinding halt. But as authorities lift restrictions, they are hopeful of a better tourism season. It helps that number of tourist arrivals appear to be on a positive trajectory. And tourists, they aren't wasting this opportunity. In Italy, the tourism industry has seen a stunning rebound, especially of tourists from the United States. Pent-up demand and lockdown fatigue has fueled the desire to make travel plans despite inflation. And Italy's popular tourist destinations, such as the Sistine Chapel and the Colosseum, are bustling with tourists. A sight for sore eyes after 2 years of restrictions that had left the famous avenues of Italy deserted.
There is a huge craving to travel, just like popping a closed bottle. So the moment Italy loosened the COVID security measurements at the beginning of April, a tsunami of bookings arrived from the United States in number and at a never-before-seen speed.
And here in Paris, the numbers look especially promising, with March being a fantastic month, as numbers climbed to almost 50% of the 2019 levels. A sigh of relief and a beacon of hope for the tourism industry that was struggling to stay afloat. As per authorities, at this pace, numbers could climb to 70% of pre-pandemic levels. That being said, despite the wave of tourists, uncertainty looms in the post-pandemic landscape, as cutbacks in the aviation sector during the height of the pandemic have had a lingering effect. While tourism is back in full throttle in some parts of the world, in Israel, even though numbers are nowhere close to the 4.5 million tourists who visited before the pandemic, authorities are hopeful of a gradual revival.
In March, things started getting better, slowly at first. So we had a few good weekends in March, the rest wasn't good. And in April, things got better. In May, better still. And in June, this June, we have been doing good business in a steady way. We are hoping that this improvement continues. So we are yet to reach the pre-COVID levels of business, but I think we are moving in the right direction.
United Nations data shows that the $3.5 trillion worldwide tourism industry lost $2 trillion during the pandemic.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.